Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to do a Patreon request doubleheader. We're starting off with a request from this Patreon right here. Asked us to check out Until We Die, Countdown to Extinction. I wonder if this is a Megadeth cover. I have no clue. But
I mean, there's only one way to find out.
I think it's 50-50 right now. What's the odds of two bands with the same exact title of a song? I guess there is a chance of that happening.
Yeah, there's always a chance.
But Countdown to Extinction is a very specific name. Man, if I was a betting man, I would say this is going to be a cover. If I was a betting man, which I'm not. I used to be.
You used to be.
But I've
only
walked
around
away.
certain times do you become a betting man.
I've kind of walked away. Since we went to Vegas, nothing ever...
You got your fill.
I got my fill, yeah. Nothing ever matched that adrenaline rush that you get when you're at the poker table in Vegas. Playing online it's kind of... I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me anymore. But anyways, are you ready to check this out?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Well, I guess this is why I'm not a betting man.
Yeah.
Because I would have lost my bet. See how things go. I would have lost my money. This is why I don't play poker anymore. This is why I'm not a betting man anymore. So I'm gonna let you go first. Like, what are your thoughts on this track?
I mean, the first thing that came to mind is that you lost your bet.
Oh, the moment the song started, I'm like, this is definitely not a Megadeth cover.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I thought about that too, and I'm like, this is why I quit playing poker. Anyways.
I mean, the song had so many different twists, but I think the part you really liked and the parts that I really liked were very similar, and it has to do with the piano.
The symphonic elements of the song to me is definitely a winning formula on this track.
Yeah.
Is that the only thing that you really dig? Like, what are your thoughts on the vocals, for example?
The vocals, I gotta say, I like the switch between. I didn't want
Necrogoblikon style vocals
throughout the whole song.
Okay.
I kind of wanted, a little bit of switch, and that's what I got. I kind of gotten more of a darker, deeper.
I prefer those, to be honest.
I did prefer those
because I think they went better with the overall style and sound that the song had.
Especially with the symphonic and the more.
Oh, definitely, because the symphonic brings the song up, and those style of vocals bring the song back down.
I do think that the Necrogoblikon ones were needed because in the faster portions, those are the ones you need. Because I couldn't see the other ones in those portions.
No, it would have created a really weird dynamic between the song moving fast and the vocals bringing the song back down. Those vocals
are perfect for those areas that they're in because the song is more drawn out. And
it's more drawn out. The symphonic elements almost lift up the track a little bit, and then the darker vocals become the counterweight that kind of brings the song back down again.
Yeah, and I also really liked how in that section there, it kind of stopped and became like acoustic for like 2 seconds, and then went back and then became the pianos. Like, I really liked that because it kind of switches up the song. The song was not a straight line. It was more of like a wavy
the song, it was like a gumbo. I mean, like, they pretty much grabbed everything that you could grab and then threw everything at you just to see what sticks. I like this track a lot. There's a lot of elements in the song that I like, but I felt at one point that there was just too many. They were trying too many things. And that to me kind of takes a little bit of the overall impact that the song had. Like, pick one direction that you want to go with and kind of stick with that for that one song, and then do something else for the next one, and then the next one. I felt that at certain points in the song that there's just too much. There's just too much for me to process.
I feel like sometimes during the song I was having trouble staying with the song because sometimes I'd find a part I really liked and then like 2 seconds later it's gone and it's going
completely different
direction. But I felt like over listening to the song I kind of got used to not having the same thing for a long time and it switching up because every time it would switch to something I liked a little bit more.
I think that to me is the only problem that this track has, is that lack of focus. The song feels like some like it doesn't let me focus on one element for a very long period of time. It's constantly throwing something else, throwing a different wrench, throwing a different style, the guitars, the vocals, the different styles, the symphonic elements. Like, I just felt like there was too much of it. There was too much variety. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would like the song to be more concise in terms of, okay, this is what we want this song to sound. Let's create the song that has this sort of pathway, and not just be like you're lost in the woods and you're kind of like walking around trying to find your way out, because the song kind of had that feeling of you just not quite sure of where you were. You're in a maze. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that to me is the only thing that it kind of takes a little bit of the impact of the song. I'm with you about everything else. I honestly like the Necrogoblikon style vocals for the majority of the song because I felt that it matched how fast the track was coming at you, how much intensity the song has. So I felt that matched perfectly. When the song became more symphonic, the change in vocals also matched perfectly what was happening from a musical perspective, from a atmosphere perspective. I thought they created a perfect counterbalance. Overall, I really like the guitar sound. I really like the sound of the song in general. I like I said, to me, the only negative that this track has, it changes too. It doesn't give you anything for a very long period of time.
Yeah.
It's constantly changing. So it's like,
the good part
it's like speed dating on a track. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you sit down, and the moment you start to enjoy something, it changes to something else. Then you start enjoying that, and it changes into something else. And it's like, holy crap. Like,
that's the only good thing about it, because it would have been bad you liked something for like 2 seconds and then it switches to something that you don't like.
I don't know. I liked everything that was given.
But
to
everything
me.
that was given to me, I did like. I
Me
just
too.
didn't like.
I just didn't like the constant change.
Yeah, because I just
felt
enjoy
like
that one thing for a period of time.
I want the song to feel like it has some sort of continuum to it. Like you want to feel like the song is taking you from point A to point B, and you're kind of traveling through that. Here, it's almost like you're getting. It's like if you were watching a movie, but you're getting like the first 5 seconds of the movie, then you get like half an hour into the movie, then you get like 45 minutes into the movie, and then like the last 5 minutes of the movie. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
it feels kind of chopped.
It's a movie where. Yeah,
it feels chopped.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I like everything that I'm watching, but by the end of it, I kind of have no clue how I got there.
Yeah.
Like, I got there, but it's like, how did we get here? Like, how are we here now? Like, because it felt too chopped at times. It was like a Frankenstein. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
made up in different pieces.
I like all the pieces, but to me, there was just too much of it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's hard for me to find a metaphor. I think that perhaps the best metaphor is when you go to all you can eat buffet and you like so many things and you forget that you can go back as many times as you want. So what you end up doing is filling your plate with everything that you like, and then all the sauces start to mingling together, and next thing you know, your fries have like sweet and sour sauce, and your noodles have like shrimp in it, like you see what I'm saying? Like the flavors all start to get like mumbled together.
Yeah.
And because you forgot that, okay, I could have taken 2 or 3 things that I really like, finish those, and then go back and get another 2 or 3 that I really like, and kind of keep the flavors separated from each other. So I like everything that they've given me. I just don't necessarily enjoy the fact that it's just like, here, we're just like throwing one thing after another. So that to me, it kind of, because it broke the fluidity of the track, you know what I mean? Like, it made the track feel a little bit chunky from that perspective. But everything that they did, I liked. I would have just breaking into pieces and make like 4 different songs out of one song. That's what I would have done. But I like everything. Like, I like all the elements. Like, the band has a lot of quality tools in terms of what they're putting together. So from that perspective, I like it. Do you agree, or you feel differently?
I agree.
All right, perfect. On that note, guys, there's another video coming right after this one. Keep pressing refresh, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.
See ya.